Now tuned into the TNH Sports Network, the number one place for unbiased boxing news, fight predictions, fight breakdowns, and film studies. Make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button on the way out if you want to show love to the channel. All right. Let's get this joint cranking last night. All right, so we got to talk about the card last night, yo. All right, I ain't going to make this too long. Hold on. Yeah. Hope everybody's holiday was good, but that card yesterday was pretty good, man. Some good ones on there. What we saw, Sergey Lipinets versus Michael Rivera. Michael Rivera ended up outboxing him, just boxing him around the ring. Lipinets was going in there loading up on the shots from round one. Not really being patient, not setting the shots up, and that kind of caused him to get outboxed. I'm not sure why he chose that strategy. It was kind of weird. When he could have just been or not. We gotta see what's Vlada able to move the whole. I think it might have been 10-rounder. Moved around the ring real good, right? But on to Big Charlo. Big Charlo looked good. For a 2.5 year layoff, almost 3 year layoff, Big Charlo was looking real good. Big Charlo was looking real good. Yeah, this real quick. Hold on real quick. Benavidez, he couldn't do nothing with Big Charlo. What looked good to me was that Charlo had a 2.5 year layoff, right? Charlo had a 2.5 year layoff. Still came in there. Power was going. I knew the power would be there, right? Because the power ain't gonna go nowhere after a layoff. Power is normally the saying that they say is power is normally the last thing to go, right? So his mind might not have been there totally for camp, but the power was there, and it pretty much overwhelmed Jose Benavidez Jr., right? Jose Benavidez doesn't have the style that he wants to box. He want to mix it up, right? He want to get in there and throw punches. So that style wasn't going to be conducive because Maul is a bigger man, stronger man. He got cracked, right? I'm pretty confident if he ain't have a 2 year layoff, he might have stopped Benavidez early. It was times and moments where he looked like he could have briefly, but Benavidez will recover, come back, throw some punches again. But Charlo beat that ass. we're gonna just say it, put it that way. Charlo beat him up. Everybody kind of knew Benavidez couldn't do nothing with Charlo. The main thing was his mental state of mind. How he was going to come in there. You see, he ain't make weight, whatever the case may be. I think 60 might be over with, right? Because I think he came in at 66 or something like that. So 60 might be over with. He couldn't get down past under 63. He couldn't get under 63, right? But he also only had a 16-day camp, he said. He said he started camp on the 8th for a fight on the 27th, 25th. So, yeah, for a 16-day camp, he did good. He looked good. He didn't really gas. He wasn't clenching a whole bunch. He fight differently than his brother. He stands his guard a lot more than his brother, or stands his ground a lot more than his brother. He don't bounce around as much. So he was staying there, letting his hands go. Wasn't worried about Benavidez' power. He wasn't worried about getting clipped. He took some shots, but he took them well. All right. We could talk about Katie Taylor, man. She upset Cameron. I'm not exactly sure the enunciation of her name, but she upset her. Avenged her only loss to win undisputed. And that fight brought some energy. That fight was back to back. Action packed, back to back action, and that all fight long. Cameron, she got a cut on the forehead early in the fight. I want to say her cut, man, is pretty good because it didn't leak like I thought it would at all. She was able to stand there the whole 10 rounds, finish the fight out. Katie Taylor, although I thought she got knocked down early in the fight, it might have been the first round or second round. They called it a slip. It wasn't a slip. She stepped her foot to the side of Katie Taylor's foot and popped her with a firm jab. Boom! Right as Katie was putting her front foot down, knocked her off balance and then knocked her right in the butt. They called it a slip. But I think regardless of the slip, she may have won. I didn't really score that fight that much. I was just enjoying it as a fan. It was a nice fight, right? Who else was on this card? Before we get to the main event, I want to make sure we get through the whole card. Yeah, I think it was Lipinets. Yeah, I don't think I missed one. There was some prelims early on, nothing too crazy. Oh yeah, Lamont Roach upset Hector Garcia. Now, these dudes, they pretty much just getting fights off losing the Tank because they got popularity. After that, Tank beat you and give you so much popularity that you got a name now. People think you tough if he don't stop you, or if he do stop you, either or, right? So Hector Garcia pretty much got that fight off Tank name, and Lamont Roach went in there and outboxed him. It was a nice fight. It was back and forth. It was a nice chess match for a minute. But in moments, these guys was letting their hands go and stuff like that. So that was a good fight. Can't lie. Roach, his last chance at a title was 4 years ago. They kind of stalled him out for 4 years. They made him wait for a while. And he came and he made sure he took the most out of this opportunity, right? He won there from round one and fought his ass off all the way to the end. It was a good win. I think they gave him a split. It should have been a unanimous. Hector Garcia didn't win that fight. Shouldn't have won that fight in nobody's eyes, to be honest. He just wasn't doing enough, wasn't active enough, and the hunger wasn't there enough. You could just kind of tell. He was fighting, but it's like too much of a laid back type of thing. He was just too laid back. He wasn't pressing the issue enough. Wasn't letting his hands go enough in moments and stuff like that. So to me, and it should have been clear to a lot of other people that he clearly lost that fight. Speaking of Hector Garcia. All right, so on to the main event, man. Man, oh man, oh man. Now, if you watched my film study on this joint, whoa. Let's pull some parts of it up real quick, man. All right, the film study. I said that activity level will be one of the things that's going to give Boo Boo the most issues, right? And they damn sure did. Let's see real quick. All right, hold on. We're gonna go over that just a little bit, just a little tad. Let's do this. Copy. Hold on, give me 1 second. We're gonna throw him on the screen real quick. 1 second. Alright, add that to the screen. Player. Oh, man. I be forgetting all my Mac shortcuts now. Alright, let's pause that music because this video won't provide its own. Load that up for me, baby. Load that up for me, baby. Alright, man. Let's watch this joint. You can see through this. Alright. Bro, all this man punches, like you could tell in all his years in the gym, the most work he put in is punching that bag. It's throwing his punches correctly. All that other stuff, he put in work on it, but not as much. He focused on striking. That man is a great striker. Man, for the first two rounds, Boo Boo was boxing beautifully. Then it seemed in the third round, he started to gas. Then he got hit with a body shot, but it landed low. And I think that sucked all whatever legs he had left in him, that took all the legs away from him. That took all the legs away from him. But you see what I said about so all that being true, Boo Boo legs couldn't hold up. You know what? I think it was more so just he did start to slow down a little bit, but he got caught with a shot. Once he got caught with that shot on the forehead, that shot like on the eye, forehead, probably buzzed his whole temple area. It was downhill after that. It was definitely downhill. I want to see if I never uploaded the prediction part of the video. That's the only reason I put that joint up. So my fault. I never uploaded the prediction part. But I was saying in that joint, like he gonna really have to deal with the activity level, the gas tank, right? He gonna really truly have to deal with that. Let me find my hard drive so I can see it. Alright, real quick, grab this hard drive. I ain't upload the full version of it. Let's see if I can find it while we on. I ain't gonna make this joint too long, but yeah, man. Boo Boo did not last. Legs got weak round 3. Got hit with that shot. Went down round 3. Never recovered from there on. Went to the corner after round 5. And he said, stop it. He said, stop it. It was just at that point, it was just a regular old traditional Benavidez beat down at that point. And we all seen what it looked like. So yeah, Boo Boo took the worst of that right there. Definitely didn't look good in that moment. Alright. Let's see if I can throw that prediction up there. I don't know why I ain't upload it. Do the limited bandwidth, blah blah blah. I might start skipping since I just did that, but we'll see. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man. The activity level was too much to deal with. He got buzzed at one point, and then when Benavidez gets you buzzed, he go in, he turn up on you. So when he saw him hurt, he did level up, and it was like at that point, like you get everybody. Yeah, like you do to everybody. At that point, you food. At that point, he gonna get you out of there shortly. Hurry up and I don't know if it's skipping, but I'm getting notifications on this side that the bandwidth is kind of bad. That's why I didn't do this last night. I had to move it. I'm out of town, still out of town. Still out of town. I'll be back in town in a little bit, but working off the Wi-Fi that I got. All right, let's put this up here real quick. No, I'll delete that. Put this up here real quick. All right. Pause this. So with the sound. There we go. All right, here's my prediction. It's tough, but I'm going to lean towards the younger, stronger, more enthusiastic, younger man with the bigger gas tank in David Benavidez. The reason as to why is because Demetrius Andrade's age, right? That's the main reason. The reason why is because of Demetrius Andrade's age. So here's my prediction. I'm going to lean towards the younger, stronger, more enthusiastic man in David Benavidez. I ain't edit this joint, so because I'm over here repeating myself. 3 years younger, 4 years younger, in his prime, in his athletic prime, I would favor Boo Boo all day long. So this one is tough for me because of Boo Boo's age. Not that he has wear and tear. He doesn't have much wear and tear. He also has a nice layoff, right? And he usually has nice layoffs, which could be good and bad. It could be bad as in ring rust, or it can be good as in he comes in fresh and he does not have a lot of wear and tear. But my boxing instincts are telling me to lean towards the younger, stronger man in this fight. But I'll say this. If it goes 12, Demetrius Andrade probably wins. If it ends early, it's probably because If it ends early, it's probably because David Benavidez stopped Boo Boo, which it's very, very hard for me to see. But the age, the yeah, which is very hard for me to see, but that's how David Benavidez fights. He's very strong-willed. He can stop almost anybody. Now that's very hard for me to see, but
I ain't edit this
and that's
joint.
very hard.
So I just repeat myself and then
His
I'll get the one that
determination
I
to
want.
win and
I ain't
willpower
never
is
upload this part,
unmatched.
but I want y'all to hear it.
His determination to his determination to win and willpower is unmatched. His work rate is unmatched. His gas tank seemingly to be unlimited. His gas tank is seemingly to be unlimited. So, with all these factors, I'm going with David Benavidez in this. But Boo Boo is a live dog, as live as a dog can get. Okay.
But dang, man, that ain't into the strategy he chose. It was working for him good, like I said, until he really got hit with that one shot. I got to go back and watch it over and see, did he gas first or did the shot buzz him real bad? But I think he just dealt with this shot wrong. It was the backhand straight, and he normally like lean. Like he'll do a couple different things, but the worst thing he does is lean back just over that back leg and just lean, right? And that's sort of what he did. He had his hands up, but he just couldn't catch that shot, and that shot snuck through the guard. So I mean, he should in that moment he probably should have just moved his feet, moved his head more. So he kind of like leaned his head back towards that backside, and then from there he was buzzed, and he just survived a few rounds after that, and that was that for real. That was that. But shoot, man, I wanted to just get this video out because I was supposed to do it. Wi-Fi looking crazy because I'm OT, but there it is. You're now tuned into the TNH Sports Network, the #1 place for unbiased boxing news, fight predictions, fight breakdowns, and film studies. Make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button on the way out if you want to show love to the channel.